Good morning. Forgot what buttons to push there. But good
One of
morning.
those days, huh?
It is one of those days, man. It is. It is.
I feel that. Both
But-
me and the wife woke up like, oh, what the hell's going on in the world today? So how we doing this morning, Colton?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Just enjoying the nice peace and quiet here, like I mentioned to you.
Yeah, man.
Wife and kids and company's all gone. So 2 weeks of solitude here.
I like it.
Gonna be different. Cheers, chat. Thanks for jumping in and hanging out as usual. We got Tom B, Weedner, Sheldon, Galaxy, Artman, Jeff Rowe, Joel Scott. Good morning, Caveman. Good morning. How's everybody doing? What's everybody smoking? What are you smoking, Fuff?
Oh, let's see. I just grabbed me some of this. It's the number 2 BAM.
Nice.
What I got here this morning. It's been one of my go-tos here lately. Out of some of the jars of the BAM that are left, it's one of my more favorite phenos that's left. So it's high in that natural, like fucking bakery lemon thing.
Nice.
Fuel gives you that old school, a little bit of that old school funk, a little bit of fuel-y.
Yeah.
You know what? I wouldn't even say that's fuel-y. That's more like a fucking kind of chemical cocktail. One of those sharp fucking, one of those sharp chemicals. Super glue, something like that.
Nostril tingle.
Yeah, a little bit. So
cheers, Hooley. Cheers, Deadfish. Good morning. Cheers, Clay. You missed the first BAM.
Me too. We'll get her again, Clay. Don't you worry, and it won't go nowhere next time.
So when I was smoking the last nug of the BAM, the branch that Caribou had brought me, I let it hang in the dry room for a few more days, longer than the other one. But that shit, it got quite a bit more into that classic funk that you're talking about, that smell where you're like, whoa, somebody's got a bag in their pocket. Just like, who's got the dank? And that shit, that got me ripped. So I'm really excited. I have Caribou's cut. I'm really excited to grow that out.
Nice. You got that little frosty bits that he had?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cheers, Marcus. Cheers, Emmett.
And is that the same one he brought?
Yeah.
The same one you're smoking on too then? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Marcus, you got to hit me up on Instagram or Discord so I can get your shipping info for your seeds from last week. I don't know if that was last week or the week before, but
I think I got to reroute some shipping information over to Caribou because I think Stone Recluse was who won his last giveaway, right? Yeah, you fucking probably don't remember.
I don't remember. Cheers, Fat Freddy's.
But I think I got the shipping info, so I got to reroute. It's always fun. I love seeing fucking winners here.
Yeah. Cheers, Automation. Good morning. Ooh, cheers, Noob. Good morning, brother.
Noob. Fucking, I meant to ask Noob the other.
Just
but Noob, the other day when you were talking about some book series, it was Dungeon Crawler Carl, right? Just wanted to ask. I got some credits and I got a credit, and I'm deciding. It sounds like one of my. I've been listening to this fucking book series for years at this point now, probably 10 years. Got about 20 fucking books in the series, and I think they're finally shutting it down, like coming to the end. So trying to decide whether I want to buy that one or go a different route, because ADHD and can't listen to the same thing too long. All right.
All right, before we get far into this and forget until the end of the show, fucking bam.
Cheers, motherfucker.
Cheers, everybody. Dungeon Crawler Carl. Say that 10 times fast. Dungeon Crawler Carl.
I could barely say it once when I was asking, let alone 10 times.
Yeah, right. It's funny. What is that one? Is that like
It's kind of like a D&D story.
fantasy
Yeah.
adventure?
Yep. Yep. I listened to a few different styles of those. They've got like when Dritz was here with us, the old man got me on the Dritz Doerden books, listening to the story of him, and that was really cool. And then I got into a series called like The Mimic and Me. And it's just really fucking funny. The Mimic is probably one of my favorite fucking dungeon creatures ever, and this one hits home. So
nice. Cheers, Doctor.
yeah,
You grow the dank. Good morning.
let's say I'm excited. I'm a little. I don't know where she is, Clay. She hides really well. Her and Waldo are out fucking frolicking around doing dirty things and trying to stay out of the fucking public.
Yeah, Carmen and Waldo. They found a dark corner somewhere.
Yep. I tell you, I finally got into the room to get her all stripped up last night. That feels good. And it was straight up strip and flip day. I'm already a little far behind, so got in there, got her done. Everything is looking much better, but the difference in plants in there now that everything's stripped and everything kind of like settled. The top pick is remaining the top pick, and it's very obvious why when you open the door.
So the one's back by the wall, closest to the wall. Yeah.
Yep. Yep, and when you open the door, you'll see it too. They're even fucking kicking the shit out of the plants that were planted 2 weeks before them.
Oh shit!
So, yep.
Nice.
So I've definitely made kind of the executive decision that there will only be like 2 cuts that come out of this fucking garden, unless we re-veg, unless something goes holy shit, and then that's just going to be a re-veg. I'll take that on, but none of them. Besides possibly 1, maybe 2 of them in that back corner, is going to make the cut. So that's where we're at now, 50 to fucking 2.
Wow, that's fucking wild.
Yep. It's don't get me wrong, they're all flowering out in there. It's all going to be fun to go through and see and look at and see the differences and things, but only fucking possibly 2 worth growing. Be real honest in there. So
that's my next question was going to be: would you ever, if you didn't have those 2, or maybe even just had 1, would you ever consider culling it all and starting over, or just letting them grow out to see?
No, just because it is a fucking breeding project, and I do want what I want out of it. I wouldn't have a problem just fucking starting over. So, yeah, well,
sounds good.
That's
Mark.
the thing, Clay. If something shows up amazing, it'll get re-vegged, and we'll see. But They got to grow right from the top, man. That's where I'm at with this. I'm looking for very, very specific, and I'm going to stick with very, very specific. So, in seed form and clone form and everything, if you ain't going to fucking do it right, you got to start from the beginning. That's the same as culling a plant, but because it's fucking an inch smaller than the next seedling next to it. That's only 3 weeks fucking old. Culling's culling. It's got to keep up in every department. So. They're not keeping up in the first department. No, I've got clones, or I'm taking the clones of the 2 that I want today. They're getting popped out today. I didn't get my cloner clean before I did the strip, so they're going to get thrown in today after I get everything cleaned up and set back up. So, and I will be having a clone of the best one in there for you to fucking roll through, Clay. I didn't forget about you had asked about that big one, so she's gonna head your way. I'll have one for you so you can see what it is.
Nice. I need to get down and re-veg my the bonsai, or not re-veg, fucking default. I need to get that thing stripped and decide what I'm going to do with it because she's getting sick.
Yeah,
it needs to be cleaned up. Actually, we can go down there in just a little bit here.
Nice, Marcus. Yeah, but Marcus, man, that the BAM genetics, those stuff with the sideways Betty in it, it really does love the sun. I haven't seen yet any of them be mad about going outside. They like the light. But yeah, so fuck it. Let's roll through the room nice and early. Show everybody what's going on. Show everybody the little veg tent.
Jeffro asked, "What's the BAM on cross?"
The BAM is the sideways Betty by the Black Forest. And the sideways Betty, if you want to go back into that one, that was Betty White by the Diagonal.
Nice dead fish.
The Diagonal by Betty White, one of those 2 is what that cross was. And then the Black Forest, you get into that. That is Baklava by Pinky Promise. So just to go back a little bit. Oh man, we could have called it Try Bamda.
Bamda.
Bamda. Oh fuck, that's gonna be the next one. The progeny is gonna be fucking Bamda. Who just said that? I love you. You're gonna get a fucking bunch of this shit. That's Mark, you're gonna get a bunch more of this. I fucking love that. Oh shit. That made me really happy.
That's funny.
All right.
I had got everybody trying the dryer, the ball vape here over the last couple weeks, and very popular item.
Right?
Yeah, a lot of people I had recently really liked it. A little bit more than the dabs, actually, even too. I fucked a couple people up on dabs the last couple weeks, which was fun. But they really liked the ball vape after we were hitting the dabs.
Yeah, man. It's that fucking. It's that very first. A good ball vape hit is just hard to fucking beat, man. It's every bit as good as a fucking dab, and I feel like it hits you in a different way that I prefer a little bit better. Stare at the floor. There we go. We got some floor action. All right. Come over to the door. I always love these some of these things that came from like Art Man. Always appreciate you, brother. Fucking cool little leaves. All right, whoops. Gotta get the hat on. Gotta get the safety squints on. Fucking bright in there. Ooh, kick the motherfucking door open and say, "Hey, ladies, fucking straighten up." All right, so like I said, back from even the fucking door. You see her? I
Yeah.
mean, she stands out no matter what. I could have put that bitch in the middle. I could have put her anywhere. She says, "Look at me,
Yeah.
fucking bigger, and I'm better than all you bitches." And that's like I said, that's even comparatively to the fucking bed that was planted 2 weeks before them. And granted, none of them were in the running. You know, never were, but they had a head start on getting bigger shoes, and it didn't fucking matter. So, but we're all cleaned up. You know, as you can see, cleaned them up as good as I could. We still have a little bit of them, you know, settling in. But it's okay. I'm on time frame, and they got to deal with it. So,
Yeah.
uh, but stripping down, I mean, everything looked good. Some of them, obviously, they're a little too wispy, they're a little too fucking meh. We got some that are growing okay. I mean, this isn't too bad a little fucking structure here. That's kind of why it was always getting looked at. But bottom's never really caught up. You know, you can see where we had that runner, a big
Yeah.
runner right there. This one did the same, and it's damn near like having two fucking tops.
Move
So
stop. Move your pinky or finger. There you go.
sorry.
There you go.
All right, let me hold it with that hand. All right, so you can see that fucking runner. You know, it's damn near the same size as the fucking top, and that came all the way from the bottom, just like that one did.
I
So
love those branches. They always put out a good nug
yeah,
if you strip them.
right. I was definitely looking for those ones, right? That's I really like when the bottom can keep up. I like
Yeah.
when everything can keep up. That is my favorite. There's one that's doing a lot better at that, right?
Mhm.
This oh, excuse me.
That
So
one. So that one that's coming up, is it just the one side that it comes up all the way?
nope, the other side's right here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. I've
Yep.
seen
So
a lot where it's just the one side will reach up. You just get one branch reaching up tall and keeping up.
yeah, no. I had more than a couple of those. I think most of them actually ended up getting called. Or I had two of them that definitely went outside because I wanted to see what they would do. So
Yeah.
they're outside in the fucking good old sunshine.
Excuse me.
I really got to take some of the smaller branches off of this one. I really do enjoy this one too. It's not quite fucking keeping up with the vigor that son of a bitch is, but I really like the structure on her. I like the leaf shapes on her.
It's praying nicer than any of the other ones too.
Yeah. So it really that one also it's the other one that I'm taking a cut of for certain because it's almost a little fucking oily when you touch it. It's got a good fucking smell to it.
Nice.
There's a lot that's right going on with this one, and even I'm taking this one more for personal because I'm pretty sure I got what I like right here. It might not be the fucking, it might not be that. You know, it might not ever.
When you're
But
standing at the door, that's the one that I actually stood out to me. Even though the other one's a little taller, that one looked
yeah,
happier. That one looks happier to me from just the way those top fan leaves are praying up a little bit more upright.
look at this bullshit. These are trying to naturally tie themselves together.
Fuck.
Yep. So that's the other thing about this one that it's always why it was a little more in the cut is it's a little sturdier. All
Yeah.
of those branches are a little bit fucking heftier.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that wider leaf, but I mean this thing is going to be a fucking monster. And this one's kind of the same way, man. It's got this stick and this funk when you touch it. So I'm curious as to what that one's going to come out like. You know, this is that F2 generation, so I don't quite know what to expect.
Yeah.
This one, I'm getting the smells I like. I'm getting most of everything I know. So,
Yeah.
uh,
What about the other one? in the back corner there. Yeah, you're getting because that one looks almost on track with those other two, just not quite.
It is. That was always the third one in the fucking tray that I said, hey guys, this is the fucking tray. It's just a little bit fucking, these bottoms are growing up fucking real nice and stout. These top ones are getting fucking broke a branch yesterday. That's why, or I just did one of the two. But it just needs to stouten up a little bit. It has potential, I think. It's another one. It's sticky when you touch it. You fucking give this a little fucking stent. It's sticky. So it doesn't have that fucking bright smell that one does. That one's winning absolutely in the fucking turf department currently for me, for what I want to smell. But yeah, this is when I said there was possibly 3 cuts, that was the other one.
Okay, nice.
Yep. The 3 in the back row have always kind of been the standouts. This one, I feel like it's really trying. It's trying hard. So, I'm gonna keep my eye on it, but it just doesn't quite have it. Just, did like this one. I mean, fuck, I could probably cull these 2 in the fucking actually probably this one and just make space for others. Just because they're just not great fucking plants, But they may pop up and they're still early in the fucking transplant. These have only been transplanted just at a week. So
yeah.
But that's also what's making these 2, the second they hit this fucking bed, they were like, ooh, oh shit, okay, we'll stretch out. These ones did. So they don't get to play the game. You gotta want to play. And then this bed's just it's pretty fucking standard. I pulled that male and I was really sad about it. That was a good looking male. It was stinky. I pulled it. I don't have the time right now to fuck around with looking at more than one and doing all that. So and by the looks of it, we don't even need the male yet, so we can look harder. So I was okay with it. A little sad. I pulled it out. Kind of had the same solo cup root zone sitting there, and I really debated on bringing it outside, but I just fucking let him go. So otherwise, I'd be too tempted to play around. That's really what it was, and I just don't need it right now. So that's what we're looking at. It looks pretty decent in here. I'm mostly okay with how everybody's recovering, how everybody's shaping up, and we'll see more after. I mean, shit, we're in flower now, so off we go. But we'll see more. Just the recovery and everything happening. This should be pretty fucking stressful on them getting stripped. I'll go through. I'll probably actually top the whole thing to even it out when I grab these clones, because I hate running untopped plants too. I just don't fucking do it. So even the small one, I'll just fucking nip the top, right? The very, very top off of it. And then I won't shorten down to the shortest plant. Those 2 are going to have to fucking struggle through. I'm not going to sacrifice bullshit for 2 bad plants. So we'll probably shorten down to here on this one. So I had already pulled these 2 nodes off, kind of getting prepped for taking this big ass top for a clone. Yeah. So I'll probably pull this right here. That'll give me a couple nodes on that one, a couple nodes on that one, and everybody else will be like taking 2 nodes off to even it out. So I like that. And then I'll just take a fucking node or 2 off of these just to get them to split up, probably. May just take that down to like where I've got my first really good Y.
Yeah.
And then let those roll up. That's probably what I'll do for this section, because they all look right at like the 3rd node down from the top, where it's got a real nice stretch on the next 2 branches. So that's where I'll top those. So we'll do that here right after the show. It'll only fucking take a minute. I would have brought my stand in, I would have done it today while I was talking to you. This is another one that one's got potential. Like this one reminds me of like the old school Black Forest. It's just a little small. Uh, she'll get back to it, but kind of the growth, kind of the style, the leaf structure of it. This one very much reminds me of it, and that one does too. That one reminds me of like the second one I had. That's pretty badass. So yeah, like I said, I'm happy with the way everything's going. And so now is the fun time though. We've got we turned the red lights on for them, so they get a half hour like late night red treatment. That's just fun. Ever since I got it, I've been using it, and fucking why not? And they've responded really well to it. I turn it on a half hour before lights are out. This is the 660 reds. So it's a half hour on before lights out, and it runs for a half hour after lights are off. And they really do just seem to respond well to it. So I'm gonna keep fucking doing it. So that's what's going on here. We'll go look at the fucking veg tank.
Is that normally the same time frame you would top things going in the flower?
Yeah, most of the time, yeah, I kind of do top. Usually right on the day of flower or going into. So I like the way it kind of controls a little bit of fucking some funky stretch.
Yeah.
So I don't mind topping right in the flower. It doesn't bother me one bit. Good. Now, also, just because my time frame picked up a lot, I'm adding a lot of extra stresses too that maybe I would have given them a little. I probably would have let these plants. All right, Kingfisher, eat me up for this one. I would have let these plants grow way longer. These would have been fucking another foot taller before I even thought about flipping them. So I would have done a lot of work to them before I was even here. These are small. I'm fucking doing small plants finally. That's just what's finally going on, and I'm forced to. So they're getting a little bit of that extra stress where I probably would have given them a week, topped them, then given them a week, then flipped them. Just if I was on my frame, but I'm not. So we're gonna take the extra stress. We're gonna note it. We're gonna fucking see any benefits or deficits of it, and off we go. It's. I'm just gonna try to look on the bright side that I have some stress that I didn't want to go on them. That's gonna happen. So, but. So like these were clones. These two right here were clones that I was given from Jesse Martini. That is the Dusty's Widow. That's the Virginia goat cheese. The Virginia goat cheese. I am fucking loving the structure on this thing, man. Nice. That's a good looking fucking plant right there. This this is kind of what I kind of expect out of Jesse. He likes kind of that grow style. So it nailed it. That's exactly, he likes, those nuggy ones like that. A lot of his work comes out like that. I can see it in there. So I wasn't surprised at all that one, and it's a fast grower. She's wanting to stretch. I can throw her in the flower now. As a matter of fact, I might actually be throwing that one in the flower room with everybody in there just so I can get that one ripping. I'm going to take a clone of that one because that definitely does fucking, that one definitely does like what's going on here. So I'm gonna take a clone of that. The Harlequins right there. Thank you, Art Man. Keeping them. I'm gonna try to keep those a little backed up. Keep them growing a little bit slow because I don't have time to dick with a bunch of shit. I've got some things. I'm gonna be getting some major work done here in my basement. So we've got to keep them on the slow roll. So I'm going to try to keep those actually moving a little bit slow. And then back here, I love it. We have all the re-veggies. My Hawaiian, my baby, thank God. But she's a bulletproof plant, man. Fucking re-veg, root. It just, She loves life, so she wants to grow, and she's been around for a long time. I love her. And then we got that Blue Thunder Bomb that was the real producer. I wanted to run the clone again. I just don't have the time to do it. But I love the structure of that big ass thing. It grew big fat nugs, some nice frosty nugs. There's a lot of potential, I think, behind that plant. So I'm going to keep it around for a little bit just to maybe possibly work it a little bit, work with it a little bit, or just see
Yeah.
what's going on. So that's all I've got in the veg right now, and that's right. Winter's coming. Get fall seeds in. Um, those are all going to move over to my 4x4 to veg for a little while. And like I said, I think I'm going to take the Dusty's Widow and just hurry up and flower it out inside the flower room right now.
Yeah.
Just to, I might actually even throw a Hawaiian in there. I've got two others, so I may throw one of my Hawaiians in there. I
Just
don't
leave
think
them in
in
those pots or actually put them in the.
no, I'll leave them in the pots and we'll feed them a little bit and do what we got to do. I may no, I'll leave them in the small pots. Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave them in the small pots and I'm gonna go ahead and let them run like that. I'll give them a good feeding before they go in. I'll do all the good shit. So, but yeah, I don't want to. I'm not trying to get too crazy. I just want to see what it do. Plus,
Yeah.
I definitely got to fucking top the shit out of this one. It needs.
Yeah, that thing could be knocked out a few nodes.
Yeah. Yep. So that's just a small veg I have going on right now. Super stoked that my Hawaiian's just there fucking being happy. I was stressed about that one for a little bit. So yeah, that's what we
Nice.
got. So
Nice. That's looking awesome.
yeah, things are looking up a little bit. It was a little rough in here for a little bit, dealing with the back surgery and shit. But
Yeah.
there, like I said, it's kind of getting the plant that's bulletproof enough to take some of the fuckery. It's
Yeah. And I hear you there. Try to roll this. And then I'll have a look through my tent there as well in a minute. Really dry some shit. We're having a very wet year up here. I mean, it's not like super wet, but for us, it's really wet here this year. Tons of fucking mushrooms everywhere, which is out of the norm for us. Cheers, Couch Flyer. Good morning.
yep. We are doing or up here, kind of we have the same thing. We've had a wet year. Soil is definitely holding plenty of water. We've had tons of fucking mushrooms. Yeah, Clay, there's always some kind of IPM going on here. I'm doing, well, I won't be doing a bug refresh this round just because I don't have the fucking money for it. But I am currently, they're getting sprayed with H2O2 and water. So right now it's just a manual. And then soil wise, I still have. You dig up soil, I can see all my mites. I can see all my rose beetles. Everybody, if you fuck around in the soil, good luck. That's on them. But as for the plants up top, right now, I don't see any issues that I'm having to worry with. So precautionarily, I am doing with hydrogen peroxide and water. I may hit it with a touch of green cleaner in a week or two, just for kind of one shot before they go too far into flower. Veg is always getting a little bit of a spray of something because, well, it's fucking veg and it's going to sit there for a long time. And sometimes I don't need to look at it for a day or two because I've watered it. So it's always, I always do a little something in there to manage. Whether it's got a little bit of switch to it. I jump between using neem oil, the green cleaner, hydrogen peroxide, and the Lost Coast. So I use all of those three kind of in succession, and then start over when I hit the. It's actually it's actually the neem oil I end up using last. So
Yeah.
when I do my thing, uh, so that's what I do when it comes to kind of keeping things in control.
Right on. I think the oh no, the Lost Coast doesn't have neem. It has a different oil in it, doesn't it? Like a soy thing or something, right?
Like like canola oil or some shit. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, something
yeah.
different.
Yeah. It's just something a little bit different. It's a different carrier oil than everybody else fucking has. That's
Yeah.
kind of their thing. Smells like Windex. I don't mind. I don't mind it, but it is whatever.
Yeah.
The green cleaner has seemed to be pretty good around here. If things ever get a little bit squirrely, the green cleaner really does seem to do pretty good work. But if I stay on it, because even in say the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, first month of flower, I've got no problem spraying with like the light H2O2 and water and the flowering part of it. Just and I'll
Yeah.
get in there and just fucking I'll manually scrub the fucking leaves, like you would your house plants every so often. A lot of that does so much work for some of the bugs that can't or don't propagate in the soil or have a long soil life. You can do a lot of work. So
Yeah. Shit, that's wild, Clay. That's brutal.
yeah,
I
dude,
know
fucking
since I took the summer off, I know I've seen the drastic drop in our bill having one light turned on versus having the flower room going at the same time too.
you know, mine took a good fucking hit. But since I lost my pool and all the electricity that went along with there, my bill kind of evened out. Since it doesn't run fucking 12 hours a day now,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so now everything's evened out. But I also, I've got one tent shut down for a little bit, and then I'm gonna move. I'll be moving the plants from, that what is that one 680-watt light to a 320-watt light. So once that comes down and I take all of that out and the fans and all that shit from in there, there you go.
Hmm. Yeah, Jeffro, we were trying not to use our AC too, but it did end up getting too hot. We had to bust it out.
Yeah, I'm too much of a fucking pansy, man. It's 110 degrees out there. I needed AC.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Uh,
That's fucking brutal. Get to like the fucking high 80s or like low 90s up here, and we're just like, fuck this. Too hot. Uh, Clay, I use the Lost Coast. Like that's pretty well the only thing I really use right now for anything. Um, but our climate here is pretty good for bugs, other than thrips and aphids. But I don't use IPM on a regular. I use it as needed when I see bugs. Um, And I found I do actually have some pretty good results with the Lost Coast for the thrips and for the aphids, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not using it super often. I use it when I have problems. Um, so they don't really have a lot of time to adapt to it or to become tolerant of it.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I think a big thing is first off, let
That's
nature fight nature. For
for
me,
very small problems too, right? Like I'm nipping them in the bud real quick, not letting them
right?
get. So
That's exactly it, man. I know there's always, especially guys like Clay, he won't use or doesn't like the oils and stuff like that. Where I have more faith and trust in the half life of the oils than I do the fucking chemical pesticides and some of that other shit. So,
mhm.
I put my trust in the oils rather than the fucking the other shit. And that's my choice. I like it, but I also, kind of like these guys are saying, some of these oils that can go on. There are issues with them, right? If you use heavy fucking citrus oils, they're gonna degrade everything it fucking lands on. There's a lot that shit's used as cleaner, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Some of the fucking oils that they use in the Lost Coast, some of that shit sticks around way too long. The smell of it fucking lasts too long.
yeah,
So it doesn't go near my flower room. It doesn't go near anything that's going to flower anytime fucking soon.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
just, the green cleaner is a very similar item, but it works way better when it comes to those like oils gassing off
yeah,
and doing all of that.
yeah,
So to me, it's the way I like to do it. And yes, there are trade offs because there's definitely times you don't want it anywhere near your fucking plant,
yeah,
and so you got to make concessions for it.
yeah. And I should say too, I my preferred spray is actually that one that you got me onto from that guy on YouTube, and it's just the hydrogen peroxide, the ISO, and then the soap or whatever.
Love
Uh,
that spray,
and
dude.
that stuff is awesome, right? Like I used the Lost Coast because they sent us a jug of it. But when that runs out, I will be back to just making that simple spray at home
Same
here.
here. The only thing I fucking ever hated about that fucking spray is the fucking residue left behind. You have to like a fucking couple days later, you have to clean the plants off because you got a little white residue on there left from the Castiles.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, no, I absolutely love that. And where Austin was saying, citric acid's another one that I've been wanting to work into as a spray. Just water and citric acid.
Hmm.
It, um, yeah, it's a rapid fucking just pH change that would kind of for something like a bug, it's just like hitting them with a fucking acid, right?
Okay.
No good. So at
I
least in
have
my mind, it makes sense.
I got 3 big bags of citric acid that I got from Jugro. That he had never. I think he bought it probably for that use, and then he never actually used it. So it might be one I look at trying a little bit. That's what okay, Austin. That's what I thought he said when he was on the show with us. Is you can add
Yeah, a
ISO
ton more ISO.
to the recipe, and it'll help intensify it a little bit.
Yep.
Like opposite of diluting it, you can intensify it a bit. Fucking joints falling out of my hair. Damn
Yeah,
it.
I don't remember at what rate he said, but he said you can add a fairly significant amount of fucking alcohol back into it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, in reality, I try not to get too crazy with anything. If I can keep shit, and it's been a while since I've just dialed down on giving him a little spray. So But if I could keep with just doing like a monthly neem in my veg, I'd be fucking ultra happy with that. I really like a neem oil treatment. The plants respond well to it. The bugs fucking don't respond well to it. I've always enjoyed that one. So if I knew, that maybe I had a fucking more sealed basement, or if I knew I could absolutely keep my cat fucking away from my tent, if I knew these kind of things, I knew that the fucking Borg wasn't coming in, I wouldn't worry so much about switching shit up. Right? I don't want spider mites to fucking take hold and think they got a fucking home. And flat out, I will see a small little bit of fucking damage every so often, and it's boom, boom, boom. You motherfuckers are dead, and now we're doing our fucking swap. So, but if I knew I could just get away with only using neem, I would. But I know for a fact, because fucking spider mites have eaten my ass up before, that you can't just control them with neem. So
yeah. Here's everybody.
Dust and blue water, baby. Woo! Man, I don't know an old grower, like an old timer who's running a fucking garden who ain't doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's funny. That's like my friend's dad that was just here for 4 or 5 days. He used to grow way back. Whoops. Pushing the wrong buttons here. He used to grow fucking way back in the day, and then he comes here and sees my setup and sees everything I'm using. He's like, "Oh, back in my day, it was just fucking blue water and a little bit of fucking bug spray." Like, yeah, I've seen your grow though. I saw you. He had a bad spider mite infestation when I was there
Holy
last.
shit.
And I fucking pointed it out to him, but it wasn't him growing; it was his kid growing with his stuff. But he helped him set it up, and then the kid was growing. But so his kid had a bunch of fucking bugs in there. Same thing.
Oh, what's up, buddy? Yeah.
Oh, green.
Yeah, that was one of the old guys in my old clique. He's always been the way, man. He's got fucking jugs. No, you can't be up there, man. He's got fucking jugs of blue water all fucking made up, and right, he dusts the fucking bottom with 7. He's the same fucking way as like what Clay's saying. He doesn't throw any of the 7 dust up top. He's at least like, man, I'm gonna smoke that shit. I ain't gonna put it on my flowers. I was like, but bro, you just no. Anyway, but he's a blue water too, and it's always cracked me up. And he's like, man, whatever. He's happy with it, It's his medicine. He's happy. Fucking let him have it. I'll try to help him out.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. I'm not gonna remove that.
Oh, we got a minute until I get down there.
Okay. We doing football.
Oh, I guess I should have taken my other one off. That's all right.
Oh, no, that's what I was doing. See, doing that. Bam.
Oh, fuck. Slow moving. All right, here we go. Old tent open here. It's actually been kind of nice being in the tent. It's been easier to control, smaller space, easier to control the temperature, humidity, all that shit. So how everything looks right now from the outside. Got a few seedlings up top.
Big age. Fucking, where's the goddamn button? I know where the button is. I got it. Bam.
Okay. So there's 4. If that one makes it, I got 4 pancakes. These came from the same pack that I originally had, the super terpy pancakes that I loved. So we'll hopefully find something out of these 4. This is a mystery. This might be a lemon something from Ethos. Jugro had 2 vials. He didn't know what it was, but it's not. It's doing some funky shit. So it came out all fucked up. But we'll see. I'm going to give it a little bit, see if it grows out of it. If it doesn't, then they might just get cold. But so these are all those clones I had that were in bad shape. Well, they were in rough shape a couple weeks ago. We got a few that are pretty happy though. Taking off this one, the Sweet Island Pine. The High Octane's looking pretty happy. This is one of the Pablo's Private Reserves. It's looking nice. And the Flying Hawaiian. This thing is just one of the most vigorous plants that I've grown and that I still have. So, yeah, it's going to go. You could probably guess the ones that are going to go into the auto pot system just by the looks of it here.
Yeah, there's a couple obvious standouts in there.
Yeah. So all of these cuts are all the same, cloned at the same time. Except for that's a re-veg one, that's not the same. But everything else, and there's some funky. Some of them are re-vegging just from the shock, I think, of almost dying. But it is what it is. There's the jalapeno plant. I gotta move this for a minute so you can see. It's got a nice round of peppers on it.
Yeah, it does.
All right, now you got this little guy. So this is also the Flying Hawaiian, which is probably the only reason it puts up with this, because it's so. This is just like I said, it's a very vigorous cut.
Oh, I fucking love it.
And it's just sitting in this
Fucking cup of fucking gross water. Woo!
Yeah. This one's actually like the cup. It's just kind of got some salt dried out in there. But this water doesn't get gross because it sucks it up every day.
Quick.
Yeah, it drinks it fast. So it's funny. This is probably like significantly smaller or bigger than the cup that it came out of now. Like it's just continuing to build root mass on there. But it will not hold itself up. So I need to up pot it because it likes to tip over. So
It's gonna be like that other fucking one that you up potted and killed and fucking tried to kill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doing just fine in a solo cup and fucking you up potted and kill it.
I've got this one's called Bubble Fett. This is Big Buns crossed to Daryl Strawberry. Same line of seeds as the Chocolate Peaches by Daryl Strawberry. I topped this one a while ago, so it's doing pretty nice. It's got decent structure to it.
Yeah, gotta get her stripped down a little bit.
This one I'm just gonna put in the room when I flip the auto pot grow. Let's see if we can slide this one out here now. So this thing's just kind of like unwieldy now. I stripped it down. It's recovered
just doing whatever the fuck it wants.
Yeah. So I can never seem to give it enough water in this little pot. It just keeps getting thirsty and thirsty. So, but this week, like, I mean, it might even be today, I'm going to start defoliing and doing some training on this one. So I'll probably start peeling the cup back on here and exposing the root on that one. But yeah, it's just kind of got a little bit wider than I intended with the canopy on that one, but that's all right. Then there's 1 second. I gotta put my phone down. I don't fuck some shit up.
And I gotta try to see if I can figure out. I want to do like a fucking real super like when I think of a bonsai tree, I want to do one of those. So it's like just super fat, but super short, right? And with a nice little fucking structure. Because,
Yeah.
like, right, you totally fucking inspired me to do this. I just don't know because shit grows. So, oh my God.
Yeah. This is already fucked.
Oh no. Oh no. But it's
I'm
still
gonna. So
holding.
it is. So my thought. Look at this root. You can see it.
Yeah. Nice.
We'll start brushing this away a little bit more as we go. I've just been using the water to kind of naturally wash things away here, but I'm gonna start helping it now. I think I have a little brush that I use, and then once I defull this a little bit, I'll take it into the shower stall and blast some of the water out of there just with a sprayer. But yeah, so my original, my idea of doing the basket in a basket is not going to happen with this one because of this problem. If I was going to do that, I would have to brace it under here.
Yeah.
So what I'm actually going to try to do, as you can see, like this, he's got thick. So I've got some material to work with here. I'm going to try to counterbalance it. And I'm going to try to train really heavy on this backside with all the branches. So I'm going to try to push I'm going to strip out a bunch of stuff and try to leave more weight over this side so that I can tip it back up.
Yeah.
And we're gonna flip it when I flip this one here. That's next, the one I just showed you, and then the auto pot system. Then I'll flip this with it too because
What if
it's not gonna last very long in this thing. Like, it's pretty crazy that that's fucking holding this up.
yeah, dude, that's awesome. Like
That
this
branch is holding this fucking giant plant.
yeah, what if also you could if you're gonna do any tying down to pull back or do a little adjusting there, do your tie down from your branches up there all the way down to your fucking lower pot and use that on that
Pull
only
it
on that
back.
side to
Yeah,
help
pull it
support
back
it.
that way. Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably will. Probably not a bad idea, at least until I get it, just to get it kind of set. Cause yeah, she's tipping. You can actually see like it's moving. The
Yeah.
lower one.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have the support. It's just the actual root system's fucking giving way.
Yeah, it's caving like here, not here. It's caving down here. So yeah.
Yeah, the basket's not the problem. Shit.
Yeah.
Maybe if it does fucking like get to the point where you can't do it, you just fucking get yourself a flat plank 2x4, cut it flat at the bottom and screw it in. Or epoxy that motherfucker down to the fucking board or something and just call it a day. It'll hold forever then. It's not the stem's not what you're fucking worried about. Oh, I wonder if you rotate it to where the heavy side is in the corner, so that way you could push it. So that growth is really going to want to push naturally the other way. You know what I mean? Because it's
I
being
see what
forced
you're
against
saying.
that wall.
It's pretty fucking almost smack dab under the light. Like, pretty centered under the light, so it's gonna be. I mean, I could pull it this way, put it over here maybe, and see if it'll reach that way towards the light.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, what did I just do? I just made it even smaller. Fuck.
Now come here. Come here.
All right.
Come on, you come sit down.
Put these other ones back in. Jalapeno. Bonsai back in. this branch, I got to cut this branch because it's actually, the peppers have weighed it down now. It hangs below the top of the pot.
Oh, that's funny. I never was great at like keeping them going indoors. I when I did do that kind of stuff, I always was basically an overwinter type situation, and then get
Yeah.
them back in the garden.
Yeah, that's what we got. It's everything I got right now.
That is, everything's looking good, man.
Thank you.
And like even like the condensing it down, it still looks right on fucking track. Like,
Yeah, it didn't really, like I said, it's been kind of nice just controlling the smaller environment versus the whole room.
yeah.
Made things a bit easier. Yeah, I'd actually like to try cantaloupes too, dead fish. Because I cannot grow them outside. Our season is, we don't have the right climate.
So I had watermelon vines, and I had some pretty fucking sweet vines going on, but I could not get actual fruit set good. I basically they would set a fruit, and then it would basically, once it got about a half-inch big, it would just be done.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what or how or where I was messing up, but something wasn't right with that, because
Yeah.
every single thing that tried to actually flower did the same thing. It would pollinate, but it would only grow, or maybe that's the thing. Maybe it wasn't a real pollination, because it only set a fruit, a quarter inch, half inch, and that
Yeah.
wouldn't go any farther or do anything else but rot.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, excuse me.
What do you think, Killer?
We'll go walk around outside too quick for a minute since I'm already up.
Yeah, dude. Hey, your fucking garden has 100% fucking inspired me to uh, move and re-row my garden, and kind of re-garden mine the way yours is.
Yeah.
I used to run a big patch, do everything, try to keep the whole thing clean. It was a fucking nightmare, like for just me to do, and to do it the way I wanted. I never had the time, and now I just don't have the physical ability. So yours makes way more sense for my ability, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying having the living rows or living aisles, I guess. The clover's just gone fucking crazy this year. It's almost covering all the grass out there now. Like, I'd say I'm close to, well, probably next year I'll probably be close to like 85-90% clover in my aisles.
That's awesome, dude.
I'm just moving around some of these pots because we had a little bit of a storm last night.
That is one of those that when I have that much clover, too, at some point I don't mind tilling in uh, those rows, to just because those clover root zones can be so thick and fucking aggressive.
Yeah, they're crazy. They have nasty roots.
Yeah, so they're great. But I don't mind, like you did, a small row. Go ahead, till that in, kill that root zone, release the nitrogen that's in those fucking roots, and that's when I don't mind a small till.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing looks fantastic, actually.
Yeah, these two little fucking things have great structure. And they should be fem. They're herm seeds, but they should be fem. But this has the Donatello in it. This one here. And yeah, I mean, the spacing is fucking even as shit.
Yeah, just wish those side nodes would start stretching a little harder.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's a little bit stretchier in between. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not mad about those. That's the pot that I started with like 15 or 20 seeds in there. I got down to 2. Then this is the one that cracks me up. These were pocket seeds. I don't know what it is. The seeds I had in my pocket. And I threw a bunch in this pot. This soil, this little bear pot, Mr. Bear, has been sitting here outside for, this would have been the 3rd summer with this shitty, dark, really gritty, sandy soil. And it's grown this fucking monster, beautiful plant. Like, those are the 2 we were just looking at. And then that's the big one. It's almost as tall as my railing, which is, I don't know, just up past my belly
38
button.
inches or something like that.
Yeah. Caught up to my cherry tomato. So I don't know what's in that fucking soil, but that thing liked it.
I did that once. Fucking didn't have any soil around, so just literally fucking filled the whole pot with compost and was like, "Oh, fucking good luck." Holy shit, did it
Yeah.
go?
Nice.
Is that some dill and shit right there, or chamomile?
Yeah, that's dill. Dill's the yellow, and then the white is cilantro that bolted.
Oh, okay, it's flowered, bolted out
The
cilantro.
cilantro, it bolted like right off the bat. It got like 6 inches tall and then bolted, so we didn't get any really usable
Way too
cilantro.
fucking hot for it.
Yeah, it's already seeded
Wow.
out there. So
Now, aren't those seeds like a fucking a spice that people use too?
yeah, so you have cilantro is the plant, the leaves, the young leaves, and then the seed is coriander.
Coriander. That's what. Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah.
always fucking forget.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to harvest any of that?
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I'll be cutting down all the dill this week and dehydrating it and shit.
Yeah, I never have much use for dill. Just maybe not the biggest fan, but I would like to grow more of it in the garden just because it is a super beneficial fucking plant.
Yeah, we use a lot of it. So
Do you?
yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go over here to the freak show. So hopefully this doesn't cut out. Kind of fucking windstorm blew it over, rainstorm blew it over a little bit, but
Fucking thing is wild, man.
stand up. Nope. I'll have to put a stake in here with it. It's doing the hard lean. But this one's got some really big, like,
Big fucking leaves.
yeah. And they're stacked on top of each other a little bit. Like
Dude,
the
if that
fingers, the
translates
blades
to
are on
buds,
top.
that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. I don't know if this is a female or a male yet, though.
Oh, can't tell yet.
Let's see.
Oh, that looks pretty. It looks like it's trying to be female to me.
I think it's trying.
It's trying.
Look, there's also an aphid on there I just touched, so.
Ah!
Fucker.
Squish dead. Dead. Then you can walk around smelling like dead motherfucking aphid.
Yeah. So we got another dog last week. This is the one we adopted last year. This is the deaf and blind. Deaf and mostly blind. Or visually impaired. That's what she is. She's deaf and visually impaired. But we got another fucking Aussie doodle that is completely blind. So we got the fucking Special Olympics going on over here. But he's unfortunately he's not adjusting very well. So
Oh, that sucks.
yeah, he's depressed and won't eat. He's drinking water still, but he won't eat his fucking food. So we got a bunch of onions. Got some gourmet lettuce down in here. I like this red lettuce. This is fucking.
And I'm jealous. I can never get fucking lettuce.
This is the best I've ever grown lettuce. Like, and these heads are huge. Like, if you put a basketball down here right now, it'd be about the same. You know, it's about as wide and as tall as a basketball.
Fucking gorgeous, dude.
So, but the problem is, I gotta fucking like it's ripe for the picking right now, and I'm alone for 2 weeks. I'm not gonna fucking
Not
eat
to use all that damn lettuce.
like 30 heads of lettuce here. Like, this is a 12-foot row, I think, of lettuce I got.
Fuck,
So,
oh yeah, forgot I was trying to do this
and then
while you're.
we got some corn. Oh, we already got some fucking hairs coming out.
Hey-o.
We got
Dude, is that
corn.
the Rasta Lion fucking clipper?
Huh?
Ah, nope. Thought I saw the Rasta Lion.
Yep. So this is the garlic that I got from Joel Scott. This is one of them, and then here's the other one. This thing's a monster, and it hasn't. I don't know if it's the breed or the type or what, but it has not.
Has it escaped yet or flowered?
It has not escaped yet. All my other garlic escaped fucking weeks ago.
Yeah.
This thing is just getting bigger and bigger and not even showing a sign of escape. So, kind of interesting. You got a bunch of pumpkin.
Gonna overwinter it and see if you can overwinter it and harvest it fucking like next spring.
I don't know.
Might have huge fucking heads.
I don't know. I might, but I also like. I only have these two, so I kind of want to keep it going too.
Yeah.
So I might harvest it and just dry it out and save it for next season for planting.
Right.
But we'll see. So yeah, these are my spaghetti squash that also are very slow. Like you can see the pumpkins are growing super great in the corn there. I've got, I think, 5 pumpkin plants in this row, and they're all growing really good with the corn. And then I got these little spaghetti squashes that are just not doing fuck all hardly. I mean, they're flowering now. We got a couple more little guys. And this sad little fucking watermelon plant. They just won't do shit here. It's one of my oregano bushes. This is the one I didn't cut back, so it's flowered now. So that thing's going to spread a bunch of oregano seed here. And then this is another, I can't remember if this is this is a squash, another type of squash. It's doing all right. It's a little bit slow. And then I got, that's the good watermelon plant, but it's still, it's not doing shit. So next year I'm going to get, I will try cantaloupes and watermelons again because I just want to fucking do it because I want to. So next year I'm going to get some humidity things to go around them. Almost like a little mini dome or something for just the melons, and see if that helps a little bit. And then we got another squash, and then not a volunteer, just a random pocket seed tossed out here. This is the oregano plant that I did cut back. So same as that big bush there, but I cut this one back about a month and a half ago, and it's just fucking sick now. And we got popcorn. This is like popping popcorn.
Dude, popcorn's so fucking fun.
These are crimson red runner beans that I planted with the corn. I think they're literally more just kind of an ornamental. I mean, they grow some green beans here, but they're fucking monstrous beans. They're huge. So they're kind of more just for aesthetic.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking beans are good for the soil, man. You let them grow, let them go.
Yeah. I gotta light my joint here. This is the auto, the regular auto.
Damn, she's frosty.
She's frosty, yeah, and it is actually starting to thicken up a little bit. But it is a lot, like you were saying before with that one you had. There's a lot of calyx,
Yeah.
a lot of space between them.
Yep. Yeah, it'll harvest out that way. I can only assume it would wash super well. When you go to do something with that plant, but I mean, it fucking smokes well. You did. There's just zero weight to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right
Luckily,
home with the plant.
it made some decent sized fucking colas. So for a plant that I was just gonna throw out, and I've literally done nothing to other than up pot, I'm pretty happy with it. It's actually the best plant I've so far. This will be the most productive plant that I've ever had growing outside. So yeah, there's lots of little buds on it. They're just small and spaced out.
Yeah.
But like you said, it'll wash good and it'll make good medicine. So
Yep.
about 85% of that's probably just going to go into RSO and oil.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Perfect fucking plant for it right there.
And this is the Bubba or Master Kush. Master Kush that I've started to flip.
Yep.
So, but it's going to start living. I've dragged it back and forth a couple times, but it's going to stay at the other end of the yard now after this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just getting a lot to drag it back and forth, and
I bet.
we're supposed to have an early frost this year, and this is the low spot of my garden and yard, so I'm gonna keep it up just in case. We got some peas over here, lots of peas.
See if you can find a fucking wagon for that thing. Just set it on a wagon. That way you can drag it back and forth real easy.
Yeah, I should. These are old radish.
Radish pods? Nice.
Yeah. A shitload of them.
Do you eat the radish
I'm gonna
pods?
try eating some because I've got some.
Yep.
I've never tried it, but I'm gonna try it soon here.
Yeah,
I've got some smaller ones like these. I think I'm gonna try the younger ones first. See, I assume the younger ones are kind of better. But the rain flattened a bunch. My green beans are all flattened here. What the hell?
And Noob says the young ones are fucking delicious. So if he says it, I believe it.
Okay, get them when they're young. Okay.
I've never been exposed to them. We've always fucking pulled them. Got the radish, pulled them, and fucking. And I've never really been a big radish grower. I should. I fucking love radishes, but
yeah. Lots of green beans here. They're very late though. We've had like I said, we've had a wet year and a very cold, like mild year. So all of my stuff is just behind a bit. I got some. This is a little basil circle I planted. There's the purple basil. Flowered.
I bet that fucking smells amazing though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, I've really become a big fan of the purple basil over the regular. I mean, I like regular basil too, but the purple is it's something special for sure. Some tomatoes here. So we got, let's see. These are Manitoba slicer tomatoes all here. We got a little parsley patch. This is a cherry tomato. And then these are all early girl slicer tomatoes.
I mean, it looks like your tomato season's doing way better than ours here in the Midwest.
Is it? They just started to plump up, but I also just went around and picked all the, like wherever there's a cluster and there's some started, I plucked off the other ones that aren't started yet, the flowers.
Yeah.
So I've never really done that before, which is like, that's why there's 3 on there. That's why they're bigger. Same with these other ones. You know, I've already come in and pinched off the rest of the flowers there.
Section.
Yeah, because these are the lowest. These are the first set of flowers, so I want these to ripen quickly, so it'll start sending more shit up the plant to the rest of them. Because I've got more, like I've got lots of upper flower sets coming in now on all of them. So I want to get the first batches off the bottom flower sets. This one I need to pinch off actually. There we go. Just take these bottom tomatoes and let them ripen up the upper.
So other than just kind of pinching off like the runner on those, do you do much with pulling off like the sucker branches or anything on your tomatoes, or do you pretty much let them naturally flower and fruit?
I have been pulling off the suckers on most of them, but I've been seeing, just fucking like the internet always does. I'm seeing people saying both ways.
Right.
So I have left a few, like right here. This one, I let this sucker on the left stay, so it's basically like a split now. And then I treat wherever I've left a sucker, I treat it like a main. So I'll strip it up to the first flower set, and then I go from there. These are the aromas on this side. And these, I gotta pick off some of these flower sets too. But yeah, so this one, like this is the second runner, and it's almost as tall as the top over here. And I've also let another one go right here on it, off the original main.
Yeah.
So this one's got 2 suckers that I've left on it.
Yeah, I like it, that theory. For me, it's the all the benefit to pulling a sucker branch is the same reason we fucking strip up our plants, right? Is to get more into that couple specific fruits. So
yeah,
if you got big enough, if you're happy with the size and the production of your tomatoes, fucking leave as much plant mass as you want.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to put in different stakes. This fucking. You can see it. Look at all the crooked fucking stakes everywhere.
Those plants are fucking doing a number on them.
Yeah, well, if you look at how I've used them, there's no ties on any of this. I've wrapped the plant around the stake as it's grown. And some of them don't like it. Some of them are pissed.
Are they just, as they're growing, aren't they just fucking pulling the stake out of the ground?
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I didn't really think about that. So,
dude, I didn't I show you that gun I used to fucking tie up tomatoes? You got to get one of them motherfuckers.
Oh, I do need one of those,
dude. I'm telling you, like, in this garden here, if I have any floppers, that's what I'm going to do this round. I'm going to get me a little bit of bamboo stakes, and I'm just going to stake up anything that's a little bit too floppy if it is. So, and I'm going to use my little gun right there to do it because, dude, it made all the difference this year or last year with my fucking tomatoes.
Yeah, I'm going to get one of those. Good call. This is the blue Oxford salvia. These pretty little flowers. They're little teeny tiny flowers. And we got the cosmos that started to flower or blossom, I guess. They're nice. They got crazy tall. I didn't realize they were gonna get fucking 3.5 or 4 feet tall.
Yeah, it's an interesting plant. I think this is the first year I've actually paid attention and seen the cosmos. And right, it was like I was like I walked through the patch. I was like, man, this is weird. It's like asparagus flowers.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah. So my landlord gave me all these. She just brought me a whole bundle of them, and she said they're basically a weed in her garden because
the
she's
cosmos.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that's all right. Bring them over here because I'm trying to spread some pollinators, so I'm fine with that. We got some zinnias.
Birdie.
This is the one I really like. This is a cherry lime variety, so it's like this weird pale pink with bright green. You can see the bright green petals coming out in the middle.
I think I saw a couple of those the other day.
Yeah, they're really cool looking. When it's fully blossomed, it should be really cool looking.
Yeah, I think I stopped and yeah, look at that. That's fucking gorgeous. I love that.
Got some celosia down here.
You gonna try to make some celosia tea?
I might, yeah. I just saw a fucking old weirdo seed head over there making it.
Yeah, same thing. I saw some old fucking head making it. I was like, I love a celosia plant, but it's like I always burn them up because I'm like, well, like what else? It's just a goofy looking flower, so
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to find. I think this is the one. This is the one I didn't top. So it does have a little bit of a middle cola, and then some side ones. And then this is the one I topped. You can see like how spread out those flowers are now.
yeah.
But these are all behinds. Like they're pretty short plants. You can see my hoops. My hoops are still taller than the fucking flowers are, most of them. So,
Yeah.
but
Hey,
the
on
snap,
the bright side, if the bugs start getting crazy, you can at least hoop them back up.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, and the snapdragons, they should start opening up soon. It's funny. It looks like a loose asparagus.
Yeah, right.
And then we just got fucking. Let's see. This is all rainbow shard here. I still got a little bit of weeding to do. Like I said, it's been wet here, so I haven't been out. It's been nice for pulling the weeds, but it's makes it miserable when you're out here pulling weeds in the rain.
Right.
And our rain isn't like just downfall. It's like fucking raining sideways and thunder, and it's not like we're having just little showers. Otherwise, I would be out here in the rain. I'm excited. This is going to be the best tomato harvest or grow that I've had. So I'm pretty pumped about it. But like everything else, usually I'm going to end up with way more than I can fucking handle for processing. But it'll be right. Oh, I almost forgot about this plant. This thing has been a little pleasant surprise too. It's about 3 foot high. It was just a random seed I dropped down in the dirt. But it's got great structure. Great size to it. Super fucking girthy. Nice. Just nice leaves on her. So I just threw out all these plants just for fun, but I actually may take a few clones off some of my outdoor stuff and see if it's any good inside.
Right.
And you can kind of see where I like have my clover. It's all died off now. You can see it's all brown like through here and shit. There's a little bit of flower left. blossoms, but lots of it's starting to die off. So once it dries out a little bit more, which will probably be in the next couple weeks, I'm gonna mulch all my clover that I've left for the whole year. We'll just mulch it in, and then like even oh, I can't zoom in, but there's a big patch of it down there that needs to be mowed. I also have started to notice a bunch of PM on the clover leaves, so part of the other reason I want to get it all chopped and shortened up. I don't want to be promoting that out here. So I need to clean up my rows and do a little bit of mowing, but I've been pretty happy with the garden so far this year, especially considering the shape I was in trying to get it all ready.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
But now like I've been able to just kind of sit back now. Like I have tons of weeding to do, but the hard work was done up front, and now I just kind of get to watch it. So I push mow my aisles because my mower deck just barely kind of pushes in, like it hits the pumpkins and the squash vines and shit. So I push mow my rows, and then I weed whip the edges, and then I pull the weeds. And that's all I've had to do so far this year. So pretty pumped about that. And like staking up the tomatoes and shit, but the girls help me with all the planting and all that stuff. So
Nice.
yeah, it's good.
Oh man, it looks fucking great. You got it done, and much like you said, we're not too far off of the fucking bad shape boat.
Yeah.
So it really inspired me to kind of change up the way I was doing my outdoor fucking garden. So, like I said, man, you've always been an inspiration to me as a fucking gardener. So,
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I just like to do shit. I just kind of do what feels right to me, I guess. Anyway, sometimes I have to, read a few things and, just to make sure I'm not totally fucking stuff up, like, with companion planting and stuff like that. But for the most part, like, as far as like the basic rules and guidelines of gardening, I just kind of do what I want and what comes naturally to me. So
yeah, I kind of get stuck in my fucking ways. Shit I did 20 fucking 30 years ago. Should I learn like that? I just kind of, like I said, my practices are good, but they could just be changed.
yeah,
The system could be changed just a little bit, or not even the system, but just the I don't even know, man. Just the garden style, shape,
yeah,
fucking effect can all be changed. The rest of it's easy, like the composting and the fucking, once rows and planting's done, the hard work is done. Like you said.
yeah,
So
yeah,
then it's just a matter of if you can get out there daily, it's just wonderful. A little bit of work here, a little bit of work there. That's when you can really get into the zen of it. It's when you take 2 days, 3 days off, and fucking Mother Nature goes, all right, let's go.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah, and it gets overwhelming so fucking fast.
Yeah.
So, but the simplicity of the way you have it, I can totally fucking rock that way.
Yeah. And those rows, like the rows will be, 2 years from now, those rows will be even less work. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I'll have less weeds in them, less grass trying to grow in them as I clean up the edges and, all that kind of shit. So, but like you said, just a little bit of work at a time.
Yeah, it's that you got to stay on it. It's just like our indoor gardens and the shit we talk about here, man. You miss a day, the plants don't. They don't miss a fucking day ever. So.
I forgot these last two little guys. This is my clone from Caribou. Fucking clone. It's a plant. This is the bam.
That looks like my girl right there. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I taught this too after he gave it to me already. So I've already taken. I took at least 6 inches off of this fucking thing. So he's like, yeah, these are clones, but they're not really. Like, yeah, it's a full plant. It's like,
Shit, man, get them planted in the ground and
well,
fucking
that's
let them run
what.
the
Yeah,
season.
I'm just. They're almost done their quarantine, and I'm like, man, I might just fucking plop this bam right into the fucking. It's ready to rock. Like it's fucking
Fucking
ready to
right.
rock.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And then I got this other. This is the natural gas by. Is it by Blue 16?
I believe so.
Right. Yeah. So I've got that one as well from Caribou, and he gave me another cut of his grapple cat, but it did not make it. So it was a little sad. He was a little upset from the trip here and didn't make it, unfortunately. But I do believe I have some of those seeds, so we'll get that one down the road. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about this bam because, like I said before, I smoked a branch of this that Caribou brought me, and it was fucking deadly. I'm sure I'll be smoking more of it when I see him next, because he had just harvested it when he came here. So, and that was a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. So it should be all trimmed, and I hope he brings some more when I see him in 2 weeks. When I see him and Lobster, it's gonna be sweet.
Dude, you're gonna go up there. You're gonna fucking meet up with Lobster too, with Caribou.
Oh, yeah.
Is it all gonna be around your area?
Yeah, the concert that we're planning to go to is it's the place. It's the one in Caribou. Whenever he comes close to me, that's where the concerts are always at. It's like an hour, just over an hour from my place. So
Nice.
yeah, the plan is to meet up on the Friday when Lobster's here. I think he gets here on like a Wednesday. Then he's going to Banff for the Thursday, and then we're doing a concert in Calgary on the Friday.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah. Get to hook him up with a little bit of homegrown for his trip. So that'll be sweet.
Love it.
Come on, Lucky. Come on, Blindy. Come on.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking amazing. I love the fact that the community's fucking so close to getting together like that from fucking all the way from the fucking south to the north, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It's sweet that he's coming up.
Yeah, dude.
Coffee. Fuck. Back to the computer.
Guess what we're gonna do?
There, fuck. I wasn't used to not having my headphones on here.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, God, I love it. I love that shit. I don't remember. Did the one that Caribou have? Did you say it had a little bit of that lemony fucking kick to it also?
It does have a little bit of lemony, but then I found, like I said, the longer that I left. So I smoked the bottom couple nugs, and then I let the rest of it dry for probably 3 more days. 3 or 4 more days in my drawing room, and it had more of that funk, that danky funk to it at that point.
Yeah.
And it was fucking. I smoked that and like I could feel that pretty immediately.
Nice.
Pretty quickly. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think so. That one doesn't sound like the one I've got right here. Like this, that plant looked a lot like this number 2 did, but it reminds me. Let's see, I think I had what like my number 4 or something. That was just old school. Holy fuck! That's just what it smelled like. I was like, yeah. That one is a small plant though. I didn't get much out of that one, and so it went pretty fucking quick. Yeah. And I don't know if I would totally look for that because I had that fucking one that was so unique that I'm gonna fucking uh, search back out, which was that fucking mothball-y halitosis, fucking weird floral, like just I don't know. It was fucking weird, but it was so goddamn good, you know. So
Yeah.
that's the one. That's the ultimate goal. When I find that one again, we'll be keeping. And I know it's there. The fucking Bambi when Clay had it was pretty close. I grew another one that fucking came out pretty close. Thunder Dan had one that was close. It was bringing in a lot of that mothball-y, that old grandma's house. Some of those were just missing the really bad fucking halitosis-y thing. They were right there on the fucking back end, but not as heavy as it could have been.
Yeah.
So I'll find that one again. But yeah, it's like I said, I like searching through these things anyway. Fucking
Yeah. That's the fun of it, right?
yep, yep.
Yeah, Western Maine. It should be a good time going to a concert. It'd be sweet to go to a fucking concert with everybody. It was all of you.
Oh hey, fucking Boo Fest.
That's true. That is true.
Boo Fest. We do shit. I don't know if we got a band this year, but we had fucking almost every other year previously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Wonder if I could get one of my brother's bands up to Ohio. I may have to fucking call him.
Hey, we get enough people confirmed. Maybe bands are fucking lining up to come.
Right?
That'd be sweet.
That's it. And, hey man, it grows a bit every year. Different people, different things. More, some people can't make it, some more people will make it. So it'll be interesting this year too to see a lot more different faces that have said that they're coming. So
yeah.
Just get a fucking splinter.
In the music festival I went to in June, you probably could have fucking. Yeah, you probably could have got those guys to play something like Boot Fest. I think there was probably less than 100 people there coming and going over 2 days.
Man, if this thing was like a fucking paid event, like if we really just fucking made it, I could absolutely get my brother's band there. If I said, "Yeah, oh, fucking pay it," he'd be like, "All right, fucking, I'm on it."
Yeah.
And we could afford his band too.
Yeah.
That's what we could afford him. So that makes a big difference.
All right, let's have a fucking damn frog.
Oh shit! Oh god, I gotta load it up.
I'm not even ready. I clicked it. I'm not even ready.
Tell you what, man, I gotta fucking try to spin a few fucking handles up for like those wired style, so I can hook fucking Caribou's vape up there with something better than that Gross rubber handle. Yeah, bro. That's the no bueno.
I like to squish it when I hold it. You know, fucking killing two birds with one stone.
Okay, all right. Oh, that thing drove me nuts. I was like, dude, that is like a Harbor Freight fucking screwdriver handle. Like, stop
I
it.
just fucking set it in there wonky now because I was playing with the handle. Like twisted the cord up in there or something. Oh no, it just turned from where it normally sits, so it feels weird in my hand. Now the flat spot right there is in a different spot. They get twisted. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to get used to it.
No, you just gotta twist it.
Yeah, just once it cools down. Oh fuck! I had a couple stoner moments over the weekend. What did I do? I tried to fucking. What did I pick up? I picked up. There was a part of this I picked up. For some reason, I blew through it, and it was a hot end of something. It wasn't any metal. It was the fucking. I think it was this. I put my mouth on this. I don't know why I was blowing through it, but I did, and it was fucking. Oh, that's what. One of my friends couldn't finish their fucking toke that they took with this thing, and so it was all trapped in here. So I went to blow it through the opposite way, and I wasn't thinking. I put my mouth right on this fucking.
That motherfucker was hot.
I took this out and went. It was fucking hot.
Yeah. Hey man, so like usually the bowls that I don't do it to this one because that one is the same one. It's got the metal. I like this. It's just you gotta fucking be really careful with it. But the newer ones have a glass insert, and so it's really easy to flip them around. The heat doesn't fucking transfer over to them. It's pretty fucking sweet. But what I have done is instead of blowing through the glass side to kind of like blow any shit out of the screen, fucking blew it. I put my lips right on the fucking hot side right after I did it, and same thing, but way more extreme. And I was like, oh, God damn it, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, luckily mine was hot. Like it was just cool enough that it didn't fucking burn my lips. Because like if I had done that with this thing, I'd have two little fucking white circles from it burning my lip skin because it was still fucking hot for sure. Oh shit, Sheldon, that sucks, man. You're
man.
You're in the bacchiotomy club here, so you can feel you, man.
100%, 100% feel that. That is the worst too, man. Now that they fucking all fucking computerized me or electrified me or whatever you want to call it, I've been feeling a little better. But I had to kind of sit down and strip all those plants yesterday, and I was already doing a bunch of work, kind of overworking, really, because I feel fucking great. So, I want to get in there and do everything. And the plants was one that really, it was like, God damn it, like, yeah. So I feel you, bro. That one can get rough.
Yeah.
I think that's also why I like to grow the bigger plants. Because then I can just stand up and do all my work at fucking standing height and just.
Yeah. That's why my little bonsai plant is so thick and bushy right now. Is because I haven't, if I'm going to do that, I either have to be down on my knees or I have to get a really low chair. Something that actually sits like it's weird, but like my legs are still flexible even though my back's fucked. So I can go down and like to a total like squatting with my ass on the floor position. And it actually, because it creates that elongated curve in your spine, it actually feels really good because it takes some of the pressure off my lower back. So I have to be I can sit on a stool as long as my knees are above my hips. and I'm like curving my back. So I either have to have a really low stool or I have to do it from my knees, and doing it from my knees fucking sucks. So, shit, Jeffro, that sucks, man. You've been
I've been
assimilated.
assimilated by. That's right, bro. I mean, at this point, when they fucking dig up my corpse, they're gonna think I'm fucking Wolverine or something, man. I'm gonna have so much titanium down my fucking spine.
Yeah,
Fucking yeah, they might think they fucking dug up a fucking dead ass cyborg.
that's funny.
Uh, hey, that's why fucking. I mean, I talked with you about it and shit. That's why my thing here, right? It's fucking my genetics are because they help me with all that fucking pain, with the nerve pain and things like that, you know. So that's the big thing with cannabis. Period. Is it's always been such a good medicine for me. Helps the ADHD. So some of it makes it way fucking worse.
Yes. Yes.
But you want to get some shit done? Give me some of that. You just got to remind me every 5 minutes what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but otherwise, yeah. And I've also, talked to a lot of people, and that's the shit that helps them. Art man, the salve you gave me, I was just using some of that the other day, man. Now that my fucking back and legs definitely don't hurt as much as they used to because of this last fucking implant they gave me. The neck fucking hurts, right? I feel more of the fucking shit that's fucked up here.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I used his fucking. It was the lemongrass cream. I love the smell of that one. And used his balm, and it's fantastic, man. He makes a really nice fucking balm. So
Yeah.
he's another dude, fucking super awesome member of this community, man. Who I've talked about my love for the kind of the topical healing and one-to-one cannabis and Harlequin and fucking Art Man has been awesome. Shared a lot of things with me. I know he shares a lot with a lot of people. So I mean,
Yeah.
fucking awesome member of this community. So shout out to you, dude.
Oh yeah. Cheers, Arvin. Yeah, I've been using a lot of the rub that Caribou gave me as well lately. It's been a big help. Big help. And I don't know why, but I'm starting to have arthritis in my right in the back of my, well, this lower part of my thumb and then up into the top of my thumb. I can't fucking grip shit anymore.
You mean carpal tunnel?
Is that what that is? Because I'm losing all my fucking strength and my power in my thumb.
Start learning the fucking stretches, or you have to. Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to start doing the fucking carpal stretches, kind of like like this one where you grab and pull, and you gotta open up all that shit down there. So if you look at like any kind of like therapy for it, it's all stretches that'll work in there. You can do them all by yourself. There's a lot of them online you can look for, and I used to do them fucking regularly for years because I had fucking no surprise. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the scars, but yeah, I've had my elbows worked on and opened up,
Yeah.
but for years that was getting me by. Bad days and things was all those stretches. You do them like fucking open them up like this shit.
Yeah.
Learn them. It will help you a ton. And the more frequently you start it, the better it's going to be. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, I got a stem rub with the other hand. Yeah.
Bro, that was one thing that I was so excited about as I went through. I wasn't paying enough attention last night or yesterday when I was stripping the garden to really focus on plants. Besides, when I got to some of them, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm fucking sticky, and I'm like, oh yeah, all right. So it's in there. Something badass is fucking in there that I like. So we'll see. And I wish I wouldn't have been fucking going through so fast because I would have paid a bit more fucking attention. But going in there like this morning and stuff, when you grab, like I told you, when you grab like that one, you can grab that stem and it's just fucking sticky.
Yeah.
So there's going to be something fun in there. I don't wash and I don't do any of that. But when it comes to the high resin contents, even my wife has been noticing. If you would remember the run from last run where I had high and tights triangle octane chaos cushions.
Yeah.
There was some decent terps in both of them, but neither of them were super frosty. There was nothing special about them. They didn't get treated real well. A lot could have done better. But it was good medicine. But when you run it through the vape, you can tell that there's just no ass behind it. The oils aren't there. It doesn't last long. You get like one half-assed hit out of it, and the rest is gross. It's just not good vape weed. And that's definitely what I think when I think of super sticky, super oily, all of that. Yeah, I don't know if it translates well to washing or how people would make concentrates, but I do know that translates super well into the vape, and that's what I'm into. So I'm excited to see what that does.
Mm-hmm.
And the differences, right, in the garden, because BAM, that last run that I did with those were all pretty fucking frosty. They were pretty plants. It was all just weird nug sizes and shit to make the difference. And all of that shit vapes well. Even months and months later, it's still, some of it's starting to get a little bit of that oldish touch to it. You grind it up, it still smells fresh and wonderful. And it still vapes well. And it's still fucking sticky, right? You open that jar and it's a fucking, all the nugs stick together. It's like, so, those correlations I'm definitely looking for, and I want to see if it translates from veg to flower to fucking vape, if those things that I do notice. But yeah, I mean, even this morning, I mean, I showered and shit like twice since I did that fucking garden. And I mean, I'm still like pulling little resin balls off of my fucking hair. So, and that's in a non-flowering garden, so that makes me fucking happy.
Hell yeah. It's funny.
Right?
Oh, my fucking thing shut off. The vape shut off on me. Oh, it just shut off because it's still at 420. 425. All right. Well, shit. We made it a full 2 hours today. We got anybody coming tonight?
I don't think so. No, I think it's just gonna be fucking me and Caribou and G-Bay and whoever might. Maybe somebody wants to fucking join us. You want to fucking join us? Hit me up. Fucking, I'll send you some fucking info. Or hell, we'll throw a fucking link out. I don't know. We'll see.
I actually will also be free.
Well, that would be fantastic. Fucking rock with Colton tonight.
So just jump on. It'd be good to jump on with Caribou and G-Bay. I haven't been able to hang in with them for a while, so yeah.
Hell yeah.
We can jump off tonight. What is this?
Hey, fucking weed nerd, your shit is a goddamn fucking spaceship of fucking wires and lights, man. What's going on?
That's funny.
That's right.
Nice noob. Hell yeah.
Happy questing.
Yeah. I'll have a dab plug for Noob Quest.
For Noob's Quest.
Noob Quest.
Oh man, I wish I was more of a D&D nerd. I would fucking say some dumb shit right now, but I got nothing.
Noob's Quest.
I would love to fucking learn. I want to play fucking D&D, but
Oh yeah. Hey, if you're willing to be patient and teach fucking people, I would fucking jump on for a group learning session on D&D.
Like,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't. It would be cool to do like a half hour or 45 minute, like, but oh shit! God damn, that one got me. But right? It'd be cool to do like a short, fucking, quick weekly thing that kind of keeps going, but not. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I definitely know when you get into it, sometimes that shit can go for a long motherfucking time.
Yeah. Yeah. For
Especially if
sure.
you're all excited about fucking, what you're doing. Like if the fucking DM did his shit right, dude, you should. It's like a book. Once you get to that part, you don't want to put it down.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been playing or I've been watching been rewatching Stranger Things and the first couple seasons of that where they're more into their D&D thing. It actually has made me want to fucking get into it a little bit. Looks like
Just
it's
want to
fun.
bring out my inner nerd again, man. I used to play a lot of WoW, but fucking I want to bring my inner nerd out.
To go 10 to 12 hours straight. Yeah, it's fucking wild.
Right?
That's sweet though. That'd be fun. But well, join us again here this evening. You guys know the deal.
Ooh, I think I still got that fucking video queued up. Fucking Weed Nerd made a video for us, and I was starting to listen to it, and I said, "Fuck, we should run that bitch." Let me find that. Where did I do with that? That's not there. I know it's at. Well, bam, there it is. You want to do it?
You do it.
All right. No, I was just asking if you wanted to. Oh, here, let me fucking read. Boop, boop, boop. Let's rewind it.
This is made by Weed Nerd.
Made by Mr. Wheat Nerd.
No
Here, let
sound.
me. You ain't got no sound? Hold on. Can you hear it now?
No. Did you share sound? Did you click share sound with the? When you do share screen, you got to click share sound with, or share audio as well. Something like.
Where is that? See, it says I'm sharing the window.
Cheers, automation. Thanks, man.
Oh, fuck.
We appreciate you guys hanging out.
You know what? Here, look at that. See this shit right here? We Nerd made this. Go fucking click on it and watch it because it's fucking badass. I don't know where the button is. I'll get it right next time.
Share the link. Post at least copy and paste that link in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can fucking do that. Well, fuck. I got it from Weed Nerd earlier. Hold on.
Or go to Discord. Discord.
Bro, I got it. Hold on. Ooh. Bam. Did it go? It didn't go. Fuck you. There it is. Ha. All right. Check that shit out, man. He's got some fucking cool shit from our Booth Fest, like fucking video and shit in there. I mean, that's pretty fucking badass. What I've seen so far. I will tell you, Weed Nerd, not a country guy though. I got more of a fucking bluesy rock. Got this shit.
Honeybee stings. Okay, I'm gonna check that out, automation. We got lots of bees around here. I try not to fucking bother them generally, but all right. Well, cheers, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out as usual. I'll catch you all this evening.